the BBs are hitting it, but it's definitely bent the metal, 100% bent the metal in quite significantly.
I didn't think they'd react like that. I didn't think that that would be the effect. Because I mean, if we go back, you can see on that second one, you can see the BB break, and it goes into a lot of small little bits. And even though I checked the watermelon afterwards, and there weren't any little fragments like in the watermelon or like behind the glasses, that's kind of scary, and I don't want that to happen in my eyes. So from doing this test, I have decided to go back to plastics because I feel like that is the much safer option for me as an airsofter for my eyes. It'd be sad to see the mesh ones go, but iTunes has an update apparently. Like, that's not something which I don't want to be about that life. So what are we going to do? Now, the reason why I swapped from plastics to mesh in the first place, well, I guess there was two reasons. Reason number one is that mesh goggles aren't shiny, so they're harder to spot. And being a sniper, you want to be harder to spot. And number two, which was kind of more, I guess, the main one, meshes don't fog up. Plastics do. Every single pair of plastics I've had have fogged up. I've had a pair that I've used like 3 times, was great, and then after that it fogged up all the time, and it made me sad. I need to be able to see people to be able to shoot them, which is the main issue I have with plastics. Now, I have been recommended a few plastics. The Buller X800 have come up on like 3 different occasions since I've made that video, with random people messaging me in different Facebook groups, different circles, different walks of life, all saying the same: the X800 Bullers. Actually, I've not even looked at them yet. Let's have a little look. Let's see what they look like. Okay, so these are quite big, ultra ventilated. They're 60 quid, but you can't really put a price on your ability to see, because, you know, if I needed to get a new eye, it's going to be more than 60 quid. That's genuinely how you can justify spending decent money on safety equipment. How much would the injury cost? It's going to be more than 60 quid to get a new eye, I can guarantee you. Even with the NHS, it'll be more than 60 quid. And these are all right. They look cool. The only thing I'm curious about is they look quite big, quite bulky. If you're not looking down the sights all the time, it doesn't really matter how big your eye protection is, because, you know, you fire them from the hip, or you fire the first BB and then you kind of see generally where they all go. But when you're sniping, you need to get down, you need to get low, and, you know, it's kind of tricky to do. So I'm going to try and fix both those problems I've had in one solution: the fogging up and the shininess, seeing them from afar. The way I'm going to do that, this is the second pair I tested in my, you know, which eye pro is best video. Go check that out. It's very good. Linked up in the top corner, unless I've forgotten. If I've forgotten, please let me know in the comments and I'll add that link. Or subscribe, check out the videos, and, you know, if you like it, or if you don't subscribe, watch the video. If you like it and it's useful and it saves your eyes, then, you know, subscribe then, because, you know, subscribing's caring. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to use these. I'm not going to have them completely pressed against my face, because in the past I've put all my iPro pressed really hard against my face. So I think I'm going to leave that about this far away. And what I'm going to do in this video is also attach some of this camo mesh netting stuff that I bought, like this. And all of a sudden, I can still see out. I mean, it does cut out quite a bit of light, if I'm honest with you. But I've tested this between the mesh goggles and this lets in more light than the meshes do. So I feel like it's kind of a win-win, really. I'll be able to see more. I'll feel like my eyes are more well protected. The only issue I don't really know about is fogging up, so we're gonna have to see about that. I figured I could do some testing by doing some running whilst wearing these and see if they fog up, but I'd have to wear my like face masky bit as well. I feel like I'll look like a bit of an idiot. So we'll say that for another day. We'll just test them out in the field. I'm sure nothing will go wrong if we just go and do that. Let's get down to it. Let's get crafting. I need to work out though, I'm not really sure how I'm going to attach the mesh to these goggles. I feel like maybe just cable ties to the arms. Does that work? I could put a cable tie on that little bit there. Let's just try it. Let's just put a load of cable ties on it and see what happens. I need to buy more. I must have used about 100 cable ties in the last day or so. That's not even exaggerating. It's only the front bits I need to be stealthed up on. Where should we go? Let's go through that hole. And then glasses through. Now, is this comfortable? Don't even know the cable tie is there. Perfect. Maybe I just need to do it like at the top. Maybe try and like stick it to the lens. Do you think it'd be okay if I like put a hole in the lens there? Like drilled a little hole? I do have the drill here. It's so tricky to know what's the best way to do this. I'm thinking about taking the screw out of the hingey bit. Or can I just do that? That kind of works. Just keeping it in the fold. Then I just need to attach it to one place and then nip that little bit off there. That works quite nicely. Look, I've even got this little sideburn bit of camo just in case my cheek gets on display. Let's chop that down. There we go. So that's that little bit of mesh there. Just need to do the same on the other side now. Now I have safety glasses, which are camoed, and you can't see me. Let's put it all together of what my actual kit is. I will get round to doing a full kit breakdown for you so you can see everything that I use, but not today. This isn't actually anything like special. This is just a cheapy like 20 quid top and bottom camo suity leafy thing off Amazon. But it's actually, it performs really well. I didn't want to wear it at first because I was like, oh, I look like such a casual. So you see like tons of people using stuff like this. But actually, when I'm in the field, it works really, really well. So iPro goes on. And then I don't have the GoPro on this yet. Over the middle of the head. This rubber top bit keeps my glasses in check as well. Then I put my hood on over the top like that. And then I put my face protection over the top like that. And then that goes like that. There we go. I am going to camo up the GoPro camera mount as well. But I feel like that's quite camoed, to be fair. Yeah, look at that. I'm scary now. Where have I gone? Who knows? You don't know. Even I don't know where I've gone. That's good. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. I do feel like I need a bit more leafage on my face. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And I'm not fogging up yet, which is good. And when I'm looking at the camera, I can see I'm protected. So that's cool. Right. Nice. Good work, everyone. We just need to work out when our next skirmish is, and we'll be all good to go. iPro, done. Looking forward to using plastics again, and yeah, see how it goes. I'm really bad at ending videos, like genuinely, really, really bad at it. Someone teach me. Subscribe.